It's important to talk about the Charlie Kirk shooting video. If you haven't seen the video, don't. You don't want to see that. You will regret seeing that. If you have watched the video, I want to share something with you, especially with my stoic manly bros. I am a grown-ass man, and I have seen some shit in my life. I have seen people die violently in person. It takes a lot to upset me, so I plowed right through the graphic content warnings. And if you had told me exactly what I was going to see, I still would have watched it, because you can't communicate something like that. So I watched it. And several hours later, I had to withdraw from my family and go into another room where I could break down and sob for about 20 minutes. So if you're struggling after watching that, that's okay. You should be. You shouldn't have seen that. We're not meant to see that. But in seeing it, in being traumatized by it, you have been given a gift. When you watch someone die, you are being shown the end result of the human experience. That's why it shakes our core. We're all just meat sacks that just barely contain our blood, and we will all end up like Charlie Kirk. Maybe not as violently, but no matter your skin color or your identity or your beliefs or your achievements, there will be a moment when you are here and another moment when you are not. And that horror that you feel, that conviction that yes, he was vile, and yes, he spent his life selling fear, but he didn't deserve that. No one deserves that. That is what it feels like to love your fellow man. And that impulse, that revulsion, that is what it feels like to realize our oneness. That is what Jesus commanded us to feel. This awful feeling is the empathy that Charlie Kirk denied in life. But if you've been sickened by this video of his death, that is the still, small voice that is telling you how to love. Everything that's wrong with the world comes from denying that voice. We spend our whole lives trying to ignore it. But now, if you find yourself sobbing in a room alone because you can't unsee what you saw, this is your chance to listen to it. We will all end up with our lights out, but it doesn't have to be like this. You can choose to love, and you can refuse to walk in fear.